The electric arc furnace here at the old Mingo steel site turned off 3,545 days ago. The site's had a couple of owners and now 9 years have passed, but the furnace is back on and the new owners say steel is roaring back. Music to the ears of folks at JSW Steel. The electric arc furnace is back on and steel in Mingo Junction back in business.
This is just the beginning here.
JSW USA President John Ritz is optimistic about the future of the Mingo steel site. The company bought the mill in June and last week restarted a furnace dormant for nearly 10 years. A total investment so far of around $300 million.
And ultimately to be $500 million. We're going to invest $1 billion in the U.S. between Texas and Ohio. And it's moving along as rapidly as possible.
Ritz is a native Ohioan, growing up in Youngstown and starting his career in steel there 40 years ago.
I watched tens of thousands of jobs disappear in Youngstown, Ohio, in the Mahoning Valley. And I would argue that that's because the industry was not keeping up. The rest of the world was moving ahead, and we weren't. Well, that's over now.
We caught up with Ritz and other company officials today as they met with the Ohio EPA. Their goal, to be the cleanest steel manufacturer in the world. Just one area where technology has changed since the glory days of steel in the valley. Rick Thompson has been in the steel industry for almost 2 decades. He's one of 290 employees already working at the mill. He's the director of operations for the hot strip mill and showed me what's become the company's pride and joy. Slab 1, created just last week.
First slab we produced, we checked all of it to make sure that its grade was good, quality was up there. So that's why you're seeing these smooth cuts in it. 3,545 days since the last one.
One of those slabs weighs up to 25 tons. They make as many as 300 per day. And in the next 18 to 24 months, the addition of a second arc furnace will double that total. Between now and then, the number of workers will more than double. Ritz says they could employ well over 1,000.
The proof is in what we're doing, right? And it's happening.
Now, we've only just scratched the surface of what's going on here at JSW USA Steel in Mingo Junction. Look for much more in the coming weeks on News 9. For now, reporting in Mingo Junction, Rich Pierce, News 9.